My character face today welcomes you all down for another exciting, enticing episode in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, part of my playthrough in the Ace Attorney trilogy, part of my playthrough of the Ace Attorney chronology as well. We're going through every single Ace Attorney game in in-game timeline order, and loving every moment of it so far. So, welcome to people wherever you're watching this from, in my live stream right now, or if you're watching this in the YouTube highlight we make after the fact. It's nice to have you here. I sincerely hope that we give you a good show today. If you do end up enjoying the video, of course you know what to do. You can leave a like and comment down below, and you can go further with your love and support. If you end up really enjoying stuff here and want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing, and please consider hitting the bell as well, but you get all the notifications of episodes coming up, not only in this series, but I know the other stuff that we get up to. And with everything said in that way, I am ready to continue in number 3 episode of the first game. We are going to do the final day of Turnabout Samurai, where we picked up more and more in this case for this case that is turning into a little bit of a movie drama in itself. This whole incident taking place in some studio backlots. We've had talks with eccentric producers and security guards and young kids who are like so into their animes and their characters, probably frighteningly so. And as it turned out last time, the mafia might be involved. Mafia Goldwyn Mayer is what we'll call this one. So we're going to go into the trial and see if we can take down said potential mafia inclusion in this tale. So let's see how this goes. October 20th at 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. The show continues. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. Why does the prosecution always get to go first? Just for once, just like turn it on its head every once in a while, Judge. You know, don't play favoritism all the time. Do away with tradition. Live a little. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Would he rather have a cup of tea about it? Or was just one not enough? He probably went through like 14 cups before coming in, I bet, today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Yes. We know all about yourself and your potential ties. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Everybody has been just giving Edgeworth just shtick in this entire play today. This entire case has been nothing but just like, you know, Old Bag gave him trouble, Kid gave him trouble. I don't know if eccentric director Shalbadella gave him any trouble, but yeah, D's giving it out as well. Edgeworth is not catching a break in this case, not at all. Very well, Miss Vasquez.
Please, give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Let this be a lesson to all budding defense attorneys and potential prosecutors out there as well. Do not actually try to catch your person with their pants down, or at least don't attempt to do it yourself, because you'd look weird in the courtroom doing that, I think. Particularly if, one, they are of the fairer sex than you, and two, if they are potentially tied with the mafia. Don't do that. Okay? Are we understood? Good. Let's do testimony. Here we go.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp, and it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Phrasing.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
Again, I think the judge fell for the phrasing there. You gotta be clear about it.
The van!
Mm-hmm.
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that.
Again, a little bit of phrasing. It's not just me, right?
I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
Big van added to court record. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. See, that makes more sense. That you can't infer anything dirty from that. Or is that just me? It could be just me. Could be just me being a bit dirty.
She. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final bell, Nick. Let's do it!
Maya is pumped. When is there a moment that Maya is not pumped? That's kind of like her just like basic, state of being. So, y'all know what we do around here, and you hopefully love what we do around here. We get all the flavor text when we do this. So get ready, we're gonna go. Press everything. Hold it! By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse? It's like trying to bleed blood out of a stone.
Yes.
Oh dear, exactly like trying to get wine out of some volcanic rock. It's just not happening. Meeting began at 12, ended at 4. That kind of corroborates. Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
It's very rare we get the case of the person on the stand dishing it out to both people, both prosecutor and defense attorney, in the midst of testimony. It's usually after their testimony's been picked apart, and they're like on the bubble, and they're blaming their prosecutor for like, why did you not have anything to counter this? Why did you not do your job properly? You missed that part out. How could you let this happen? It's rare that like on their first time at the stand,
They dish it out to both people. They dish it out to both sides of the courtroom. I love it. There was to be a rehearsal at studio afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Is that right? Hold it! In the middle of hiccups. And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering.
No.
The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. It's Captain Obvious, Captain Obvious! Alright, the line that needs a bit more phrasing. Hold it! Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? And I hope you're not talking about what I think you're talking about.
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right. Yeah, not boom boom way, rather vroom vroom way. Yes, exactly like that. Like I said, phrasing is very important, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary binaries. Hold it! And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
You ate the steak on the table in front of the trailer during that break, you say? Yes, yes, yes. Hold it! Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean, it's just someone else.
One person is enough.
So if she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. They find some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
Let's check-a-rooney, shall we? So that's the plate found in the employee area. I don't think we've got... Look at this one. That's the photo from 5 years ago of blackmail material for Jack Hammer. So we did see that, yeah. Sleeping pill bottle bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints, which I think we realized probably they got slipped to I think Will Powers instead. I could be completely wrong. I don't know, nothing sticks out to me immediately. We'll kind of think later. I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
I like Maya has the confidence. That meeting began there, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal. I was fatigued. Sal drove me in the van. We had to pick the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. A little before noon. Meeting began at 12, sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. But wasn't the rehearsal before? I was gonna say, wasn't the rehearsal meant to be before you had your meeting? Unless there was a second one to be scheduled.
Manila used this van to drive us to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. The monkey's head was down and blocking the path between 2:15 and 4. "2:30, you took a 15-minute break. You ate steaks in front of the trailer." Okay. And let's just get the order of details down that she's got here. You entered the trailer at Studio 2 before noon. Meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. But you... Well, after the meeting, you say? You took a break in your meeting, had steaks on the table in front of the trailer. So something I've got is meant to be super obvious for this, then. Does it mean that's not passing this information correctly or not understanding it? Because... meeting began at 12, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. So the meeting wasn't in... So the meeting wasn't in the trailer? In Studio 2? I'm tripping off of myself trying to understand, like, what she's trying to say in her words here. Like, what is her order of events? It's a strange one at that. I really am trying to parse this properly, so I know. Oh, hang on a minute, did I not get to every bit of testimony here? Hang on a minute. Hold it! Do you have someone else who can verify this? One person is enough. If she committed the murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat the steak. If I have evidence that proves she didn't eat the steak. So that's why it's... okay, so it's the last piece here that it's gravitating me towards. And the only evidence that I have of people eating stuff... would be that plate there, but this one has the traces of sleeping pills in it too. An interesting little bit here. Like, what is... That's just the map. What would make this so much easier is if you actually took, like, snapshots of the locales that you went to. Because I would then remember what was on the plates on the table at the place. Just trying to see if like one of these ends up in a flashback of some kind. Because if it ends up with an image of me like looking at the Studio 2 scene, that would help me out a lot. That doesn't either. It's just that none of these are coming back to show me any of the scenes again, so... I mean, if I'm trying to remember off the top of my head as best as I can, I've got a feeling that the plates that were in Studio 2 were fairly clean. And we got this one out of the employee area, which has bone remnants on it. That could be as well. That could be the way I've got to think about this. Probably would have taken a long time to have a full T-bone steak, so maybe we were meant to think she just disposed of the food in some other quick way in order to go off and do something else during the meeting time. I think this is what game wants me to do. But we'll see if it's true. So we'll present the evidence of the fact that there's a steak, there's a bone on this plate, but maybe not on the ones that we found in the Studio 2 place. So let's see if this is right. Alright, it is. I think I have just remembered pretty okay there. I'd like to wrap my brain on that one. It would be so much easier, like I said. I know these games are old and they can't really like retro fix it or anything like that, like retroactively fix it. But it would be so much easier if we had like a diagram or a photo snapshot of each scene as we go through on our way, because you know that could really help us out here. The only time you get to have a look at anything like that is if the if the amble during the testimony does any flashbacks to scenes that you see. But yeah, this time around it didn't give us any of that, did it? So confusing, but okay, I think I remembered it properly. Because, yeah, I thought at the top of my head, I don't believe that the plates at Studio 2 had any food residue on them, or they were pretty clean compared to the ones that we picked up in the employee area, which still had bones in them, so I think that's what it wanted me to do. And clearly, that is what it wanted me to do. Okay. Right, we can continue. Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Imagine if we said it like T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates.
Okay, let me just like prove my point a bit further here. Let's go text box transparency full to there, so we can actually see behind the text box here. If the game provided us a screenshot of this as part of our evidence, would have been so much easier to solve that riddle. Instead, it expects us to like remember a scene that, in my case, I saw about a week ago. So, yeah. You gotta think about that. Sometimes people come back to games after a very long while and they don't remember what we've seen beforehand. Yeah, having this picture would have definitely helped me out to get to that solution a lot quicker. But, it is what it is. I don't know how much they're gonna retroactively fix it now, if ever. But, well, there we go. We got it now. Right. Now I go here, bring it back to how it was, because I'm happy with that. And I think it said, the plates were empty! And now Miss Vasquez goes, ah! Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Unless you need all of that bone collagen in you, I don't know, all that bone, unless you need all that bone marrow. For some reason, you like just suck the marrow out of a bone, just like a lollipop, I don't know, or a suck pop or whatever. As we're gonna argue the fact that you didn't eat it and rather just toss it away at the first opportunity. You had a boneless steak. If only. You ate the bone too. Yeah, you did take all the marrow. Why not? No. We're gonna argue that you didn't eat the steak at all. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator.
Huh?
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella, she could probably do that at the same time as meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands!
Huh?
No, Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. Do you say I did it?
Yes. That's kind of my job. I have to say that my client did not do it and that somebody else did, and that somebody else, in this case, is yourself.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying the day would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use that spear, as heavy as that, as a weapon?
Ooh, she's the one that's gonna pay me if I get this answer wrong. Oh, goodness. So, do we argue? I think you could. I don't know. Or rather, you could maybe. Maybe we should actually kind of trust your stubby, your little petite figure. Bim, 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 bim.
pierced through the chest by a spear. That's what it alleges. I mean, wasn't it broken at one point? It was broken during morning rehearsals. And very hastily put together again with tape. Maybe the only part of the spear that's actually heavy is the blade itself? So maybe it's possible that the attack could have been done with another portion of the weapon. Because if I remember correctly, seeing the scene of a deceased jackhammer, the supposed wound is remarkably a circle shape, which would point it to being like he was, I don't know, just given a full-on whack to the chest, so much so that the blunt rounded end of the spear was enough to actually somehow puncture through armaments and such, and just give him a damn good winding, or potentially just like go straight for the heart area and knock it out like that. Just like full on, like almost just straight heart attack situation. Enough trauma to the chest area that the heart just like gives out. That could be possible. So let's try and think of it in a way to say, we still think you could probably do it. Let's give it a go. We're gonna stand our ground. It's not impossible. Objection. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but...
Silence. I'm speaking.
Ugh.
The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe that's what indicates that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him?
Yes, take that, Wright. If you still think she did it, show us proof.
Hey, Nick! Look at the data we have in the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear?
Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid we will have to penalize you. Oh, if only the, other games made it obvious that we're gonna lose penalty points, whereas this one just, springs it on you. So, yeah. I think the later games do deal with it better. It's just if you get a wrong answer, you know you got a wrong answer, immediately. Whereas this time, you are being forced to sit through all the flavor text of it. Nice, but I'd rather be able to just, be told immediately I got the wrong answer and just back out of it immediately. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Yeah, let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used a samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
As you know, we'll roll with a penalty point this time. It's fine. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I want to say this game is one of my all-time favorite PNG but yes, indeed, Dennis! I felt like not really putting my true face on stream, so we are doing it as this today. Oh, why is it the one from Pixels, Dennis? Why? We know that movie is kind of a little bit of a travesty. Why would you do this? But otherwise, thank you for coming in, Dennis. I appreciate you so much. And good luck with your dad duty. Feel free to stick around and look if you want to, of course. But yeah, PNG Tube today because sometimes I just don't want to put my face on camera. And I have this on standby just to make sure, yeah. Makes for a good scene in the Pac-Man makes for a good emote and the Pac-Man scene was fun. I could probably summarize my entire thoughts of Pixels, which is what I exclaimed at my TV screen when I saw it later, when I saw it on like a movie, on like one of the movie channels on my local TV station. Like years ago now, back when I was still living in the UK. The two words I had when I got to the credits of Pixels, I think I can safely summarize them as hell. Because oh boy, that movie. You know what? It's fine. Ah, thank you for the emote uses as well. I love the one that you got there of like panic driving. I love it. Alright, back to game. Because we have proof, apparently. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. A break in the shaft was mended with duct tape. How did you make that noise? How did I make that noise with my mouth? I just got a key bind through my voice modification software that I also used to put me into thought speak by just pressing a button like that. But I've got a key bind which is the sensor beep, which I just press my my left alt and just go. That there. I mean, truth. That's what we'll go for. We will not break the illusion. It's fine. The magician never reveals their secrets. Don't worry about it. So, apparently we've got proof. Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. You'll be looking here and say hi to Tyler for me.
Hello, Tyler. Hello.
So, do we have the proof? Do we have to prove this? A break in the shaft was mended with duct tape. Are we insinuating that it was used as a weapon during the time it was brokered? During the time that it broke? Was it murder weapon? Potentially? Or do we use this photo, the one that was used for keeping Jack Hammer as a bit of a bit of a lap boy, because this was a what's the word for it again? I don't know why I blanked out on the word, but you know what I mean. You know, the one that they have like a damning bit of evidence for you that you're like, you do what I say, or if you don't do what I say, then I'll leak this photo or video to the press, and that'll ruin your career. You'll be no more. You'll go to prison or whatever. What's that? What do you call that again? I don't know why I blanked out on the word. I said it literally like 15, 20 minutes ago, and now I've blanked on what the word is. Ugh. English hard. Why do I teach it as a job? But I mean, the spear tip looks remarkably similar to the like the top of the pikes on the fencing there. Could have been done like that. A la similar to Blackmail! That's the bloody word I'm looking for. God, that was hard to look for some reason. So we use the blackmail photo as the evidence to say, like, you could have offed Jack Hammer in another way. So, boom. Try that. Take that! Oh, okay, I'm wrong. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too with my fake blood.
Okay. Okay, so I put the wrong evidence. Enough of all the sensing! Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. So it wasn't that. Well, what else do we have then? Is it the spear itself? Because like I said, it was very hastily fixed together. Is that what we're going with? I can't save by this point. I mean, I think I'm allowed many tries here because I didn't get penalized for that one. So let's try to present the spear itself. Take that! Okay, yeah, present the spear itself. Yeah. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon! Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? I did order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I would say I'm driving at a break, actually, because I'm seeing where the timer is. I might as well get it started right now, so we'll do that now. Thank you for tuning in so far. If you're enjoying this in our Twitchland broadcast, we will go to our usual hourly ad breaks that we run every single time an hour comes up to just get rid of pesky pre-rolls and give y'all a little bit of a rest if you need it, so you can go do some self-care stuff for a couple minutes. YouTube land, there will be no highlight, no break in the highlights because we always cut them out by the time I put them to YouTube. But do feel free to take a quick pause and go and do some stuff if you need to as well. We will be right back here when you're ready to come back as well. And in any case, have a pleasant couple of minutes of time while we'll have the that music play during this break, and I will see you back here in a few minutes' time. So Edgeworth asked me what I'm driving at. I'm not driving, I don't have a car. Ayo, I'm humorous. And I'm back to do some more of the game. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for joining me once again for the second part of today's episode. If you're still having a good time with us here, do of course let me know if you're in YouTube land watching this in our highlight. Hi, hope you're enjoying it. And if you are, do of course let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. And if you would like to go further with your love and support and see more episodes of this and other things that I get up to in the future, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell as well to get those notifications. And all that is said, let's continue by answering what I'm driving towards, even though I'm not driving a vehicle currently. You're being confusing, Edgeworth. Think about what you're...
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be hurt. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? This is now where we put it towards that this could be it here. Hammer was done in the same way as this poor soul was done in 5 years ago, which ended up being the blackmail for Jack Hammer in the first place. So, let's confidence save. Because I didn't get to do that before moving on with the game. So I can tell you, and I'm pretty confident in this one. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. But very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Pick so it didn't happen. Well, how about this picture? Take that! Look at this photo.
Oh, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. He's at the top of the stairs. He's standing on top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this child will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. And what does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Misty Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it! She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? It's like rain on your wedding day. A free ride when you've already paid. Some good advice that you just can't take. Maybe it's like a traffic jam when you're already late. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break. More to the point, continuation of that point, why is she smoking her pipe in here? Was there not a sign that said she wasn't allowed to? But yeah, it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Like meeting the person of your dreams, then meeting their beautiful wife. Oh, Alanis Morissette, your words are ever true. And they will always be.
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
You had Sal take you! That's what I'm thinking. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't deal with it. I bet she could move it, or she had another way. She had a van, you see? And Sal was in on it, I think. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own two hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. She had a big van.
and a man to drive, a man with van, as you will. Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it!
Huh?
Recall your testimony. Oh boy, I get to flashback this.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Phrasing. There was a van, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Huh?
Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was, or of course he wasn't. It's very possible that Sal Manella... Okay, Sal Manella actually might not have known. Well, it's not giving... I don't think it's gonna ping me either way. I mean, it might end up doing so. It's possible that Sal also saw all this happening, but it's also possible that he didn't. Oh, it depends on if there was cross contamination with that. Maybe that could be a tangent point that I might be missing out here. Shall we err on the side of caution and maybe Sal had no idea? Thought maybe he was just transporting a tired Will Powers about the place? Maybe they sleepwalk here and had to put him in Studio 1 so he was ready to like wake up and such and whatever. I don't know. Let's say he wasn't on the side of caution. Let's see where it takes us. Of course he wasn't! Ha! So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van, then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that this is possible? Of course I'm not serious. I was kidding, to lighten up the proceedings. Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder! Mr. Wright, the court requests you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor, jeez. Forgive a man for his sense of humor. But of course, Sal Manella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to have been placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. I went that way because it was the funny route. That's my excuse. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun.
I win? Do I get a cookie? I've not been in many trials, but I think I've been in enough trials to know that I'm probably going to be led down a false sense of hope here. So, what happens next? Me? Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
I lost. Something like that.
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean I win and I do get my cookie? D. Vasquez! So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer!
Who can say? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in the Battle of Wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright?
What? I could have done that in such a way of like, you know, those Courage the Cowardly Dog episodes where he's trying to babble to say like there's a ghost outside or a zombie or a monster. He goes like, and then he gets met with just a Eustace going, "Stupid dog!" And then he goes, "Oh, the things I do for love." Order, Mr. Edgeworth. Your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Huh. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? Accuse. Make her talk again. Or no further questions. I don't think it's gonna be no further questions. Because I'll let her go and the case will end there. We've got to get information on like what happened if she did meet man in samurai costume, allegedly Jack Hammer, before going off and doing the thing. So if it's going what we're postulating here, I think we need her to testify again. I think we're gonna go that way. I'm so confident that I'm saving. Don't worry about it. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again?
No, and to give up, right? Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions and get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! To come so far only to fail? As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
My god, he is stepping in!
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. You gave all our hopes up, Miles! Objection! Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you battering me? I'm your witness!
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeating herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes. Indeed. Very. I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But... wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth. The man is having a bit of a moment to himself, it must look like. Oh dear. A very dear indeed. Hey, alright. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for tuning in still. I appreciate you all. Whether you be lurking, whether you be chatting, whether you be doing whatever. I hope you're having a good time. Let's go some more!
I was with Sal and Oathbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oathbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it! I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her neck.
Right. Yes, that is my name. Right. That is indeed my name. Yes. Okay. You were with Sal and Oldbag when you found the body. Can't really say no to that. Hold it! So what time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Huh. Why do I get a feeling? I get a feeling that my PNG tuber is like acting a bit weird on the capture back, so let me see if I can't do a fix of that. Let me just see that quickly. I want to find... Where is you? Where is you at? I did give the thing the right source, didn't I? Ah! Oh god, what happened to you? Yeah, so you are using that. I think what I need to do instead is, go to here and just do some quick... Just a quick thing of this here. Not that, no, I'm looking for that field, and I'm looking for maybe turning those off. I think that'll do. Although, is it? Because now I've got, like... My tuber is saying, apparently, the words twice over. This is weird. I don't know what to make of this. Huh. Yeah, because apparently now, it looks like my tuber is saying things twice over. That don't work. That don't work, Sunshine. Unless I've
mistakenly got a double mic thing going on. I shouldn't do. No, that should be fine. Things are happening. Properties. That's all correct. Yeah. Oh god, now I've done stuff with this and I didn't mean to do stuff with that. Damn it. Okay, that's still okay. 1, 2, 3. Apparently I'm saying things twice over. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. Let's try... Let's try putting it onto that. And that might be a bit better. I say might be. But truthfully, I don't know. Maybe now. Maybe now it's okay to then put back these things on it here. Sorry, this is taking a bit of a while to have a look at. It's taking a bit of a while to look at, but you know how it be. Right, if it's not perfect, I'll try and look at it for the next time we end up having to use this whole thing. But yeah, for now it'll be as it is, and hopefully it's okay. So anyway, we wanted you to press a bit more on this thing, please. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Oh my god. She said the Kratos line, boy. Boy? The witness will continue her testimony. She said, boy. The assistant was absent. The assistant was there, but only Powers was absent. Okay. Hold it! Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call for him?
Remember?
Remember what?
There was a dead body lying around in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Ugh. Get all flavor text, go. Oh, wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one was there thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers. You somehow leave that gentle giant just lying around? Wow. As he thinks to himself, well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Mr. Vasquez, you may continue. So none of these are important, but we are just getting, like, really cool flavor text. So that's fine by me. You called the police and then Powers showed up. Okay. Hold it! What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
It gets moody and broody. Moody and broody when you're dealing with the duty. Security lady points out Power saying he was the one that did it. Yeah, sure thing. Hold it! Old bag. The security lady. Why did the security lady think the Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right, it's a Steel Samurai. Press harder! Must have all text, go! Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact.
That photograph? Meaning the one taken by the security camera? Which would be this one right here, yeah. My brain needs oxygen. No, I'm not yawning. You are. Don't worry about it.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use. You asked to be left out. Suspicious. Hold it! You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in the meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you, or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. That's how Mafia works! Yep. Went back to the trailer to get your script and direction notes. Now I'm thinking back. There was that errand that we ended up doing for Vasquez on behalf of Sal. She wouldn't talk to us unless we got her a script. That's the entire reason she was back at the place in the first place. When we ended up finding her. Because she wanted that script. She ended up maybe forgetting that script, question mark? Could be likely. Wait, we haven't pressed this yet. Hold it! The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Press harder, because I think there's a whiff of sus here. But wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Objection! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think! Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Edgeworth, the turnings have tabled. Wow. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this?
You could probably describe it as one named after a certain marsupial. Like ha ha ha, kangaroo court.
No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer wasn't injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
But the Powers was the one that was injured in the rehearsal, though. You're wrong on that one. Sorry, giving myself more oxygen. Don't worry about it. Arguably, the prosecution wants someone convicted of the crime. Doesn't necessarily matter who. I mean, that could be it, yeah. Though, what makes sense if the prosecution would rather it be the client, like the person that they want to put to the stake for it, in order to actually make the defense lose. But I don't know, kangaroo court business. It's all, for all as I know, it's all gobbledygook. It's all law jargon and gobbledygook to me, but I love it. I love it. I like playing a game like that. How you doing, DBL? Nice to see you again. Alright, so let's press this. Hold it! And while we still have the pursuit music going on as well, just like, yo! Nice! So how did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal the director?
You have to find someone to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
So, that last bit you have changed, is that right? I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Shame we can't see more about that, because might have been nice to get more information out of it. Time to get a confidence save in. Yeah, it's like, how on earth would you know? You might have gotten wind of somebody with a limp on. So did you happen to check wind of this photo here? Doubtful there's anything on the camera either. This is the only piece so far that I can think that links to it, but I could be on the goose chase here. Let's try. Ha! I was right! Objection! I got it. somehow she managed to catch wind of that photo. Or we're going to use the fact that the photo was done at 2 o'clock and you were supposedly in your trailer at 2 o'clock. I wonder where this is going. This is going to get interesting. So you knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
Huh? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You heard Mr. Manella wrong, or you saw Hammer limping? I don't think we're gonna hear her being poor of hearing. We're gonna put her down being poor of hearing. Although you could you probably forgive her for the way that Salmonella kind of talks? Just like maybe she could have misunderstood what I said. But no, I think we're gonna go the sensible route. You saw Hammer limping instead of Powers. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Aha! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Rust Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly! Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. And that's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. He is chancing fate there quite a lot, because I am betting at what's going to happen next. She's probably going to say something along the lines of, "Sick them, boys." And the boys are going to come along and make sure they're there to protect the boss. Because that's how Mafia works. Let's see.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Okay. Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he's fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing!
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Could we prove it? Could we prove it indeed? Because they were... This bottle has the fingerprints on, so maybe it all comes back to this, maybe? That's my best guess so far. So let's see. Of course I can prove it! Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court the evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Potentially saw Hammer in the samurai outfit with sleeping pill bottle in hand, thinking that Hammer was going to do unscrupulous business, some wrongdoing to Vasquez at that moment. Oh, that's what she believed. And thus, Vasquez ends up retaliating, maybe. That's my best guess, but let's see if I am correct, or I could be very, very wrong outright. Or he finally gave in and wanted to take away the, wanted to take the photo for himself in order to never have this ever leaked by his hand. Like, that was his final straw. Like, I'm getting that blackmail from you, I'm taking it from you, and nobody can use it against me, because it'll be in my possession, and I can hide it away safely forever unto the world. He was hunting for this, probably, now that I think about it. So let's try photo first. Take that! This is my proof! And I think I was right. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
Huh.
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
But yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright? Please, explain Mr. Vasquez's motive for murder. Oh. We have to go further and go deeper. I guess if we're framing it in this way, the entire reason for the death happening 'Twas an act of self-defense. 'Twas an act of self-defense. Because, yeah, I've got no evidence to pin it on Vasquez for wanting to do anything. Would have thought maybe the sleeping pill bottle, but I think we've already been as far as we can with that one. So in that case, there's nothing else that screams to me that Vasquez would have had a motive for doing everything. So the one with the actual intent to do a crime of first degree was Jack Hammer, in the case of, this is my desperate attempt to free myself from your bonds, you heathen wench. But Vasquez ended up acting in self-defense, and it was Hammer who bit the dust at the end of the day. I am getting confident about this, so confident in fact that we're going to confidence save. She didn't have a motive. She was acting in self-defense. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? You heard me. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way into the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. If that was a breakdown, that wasn't really much of a breakdown, was it? Just like, oh damn, her smoking pipe is now gone. So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late!
I don't know who these are like. It's like, Miss Vasquez! What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs!
Manuel? Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No! No! I've got this! It was an accident! Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez!
No! Please! Please, don't die! Please!
Hard to tell who was voicing who there, but...
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty!
Huzzah!
Oh, I wanted Will Powers' this all bashful face where he's just like, oh, well, it wasn't me at the end of the day, was it? Oh, I'm just a gentle giant after all. Oh. I wanted that bashful face so hard. That is all. This court is adjourned. So what's he doing after this? What's he got planned? What's he just got planned after this particular case? We've had Pilates. We've had... What did we do last time? Did we have a bowling session? If we haven't had that yet, that's what the judge is going to do. I'm going to meet the boys down at the local bowling alley. I have to train for the meet with the What would be the neighboring city to Japanifornia? San Francisco? I know that's Big Hero 6, but we're gonna go for it. We've got to get ready for the bowling tournament with the judges with the judges bar down at over at the San Francisco district court. We've got to win the trophy for them. They've won it for the past 6 years in a row, and I really need to practice. That's what he's doing. He had to end the trial now so they can go to the bowling alley, practice with the boys, so we can win that damn bowling trophy away from the folks in the San Francisco District Court. Because, my God, those guys have had it too good for too long. They need to be put in their place. There we go. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to free me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Why? Cause you're the one that has it so good and the characters love your... The people love your character in particular and not the other one. I wonder. I mean, I could give it a good college try, but I don't know if it's gonna be right. Let's just go for it. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because people like your character and not his. So, jealousy, maybe? And it feels like jealousy. Take that. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in the kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. I think you're missing the point. But thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I, Will. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume again and, Is something wrong? Oh no, this is what the news breaks, isn't it? That the studio is like, I don't want to have this anymore. We don't want to have kid shows here. We're gonna change, do more mature stuff, potentially R18 stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be one of those like late night TV stations now. Oh dear! let's break the news to Willpowers after we come back from a break, though, because we're getting close to the ad time, and I've slightly run this part a little bit longer than I usually do. But that's fine. So, as usual, Twitch people, we will have our usual hourly ad break here. We will run the ads, get rid of the pesky pre-rolls, and let you have a few minutes to go and take care of some business if you have to. YouTube land, there will be no such thing as a break. We always cut them out of our highlights, but please feel free to take a pause if you need to and go do some business and come back to us later. That's absolutely fine. I just hope that you're taking care of yourselves and enjoying this long episode. It is long, as we always do here, but hopefully you're having a fun time with it. And in any case, we'll be back for some more in a few minutes' time. See you soon. Something is wrong. We're about to drop a truth bomb onto Willpowers. Something that we know is going on here. So let's waste no more time about the bush and just go and do it. But thank you for coming back to us. If you're enjoying the video, of course, you know what to do with that. Leave a like and comment down below if you want to go further with your love and support. Please consider subscribing, and please consider hitting the bell if you're watching this in YouTube land. It would help out a ton, and you can catch future uploads of things that we put on here in the future. All right. So now, to put the bad news to rest. Is something wrong?
No, of course not.
Maya! All this time and you're skimping out on this. Would have been good development. Unfortunately, the studio's considering not doing kids shows anymore and moving on to more serious, dramatical material. Maybe even slightly more R-rated. And thus Powers might be out of a job, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm sure I can make it somewhere else, or maybe they'll put me on for that R-rated stuff. I've always wanted to try being in R-rated stuff. Maybe I can make my new living there. That would be great character development. But instead, Maya's skimping out of us and denying Will this opportunity. How could you, Maya? How could you?
Nick! Edgeworth!
God, look at the boy. Look at our future husbando and his face. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. He mad. He mad that we made him sort of squirm in the courtroom. To be fair, he had a lot of bullying in that entire case. That entire session in the court. He was being bullied left, right, and center, was Edgeworth. Being told to not slam the desk, being told to shush by Vasquez. And stumbling across, like, what would he like to, where would he like the trial to go? He was not having a great time in this court case, it turns out. He went through a time, did my poor little meow meow Edgeworth. Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. The line has been spoketh, chat! Woo! The line that everybody likes to say. It has been spoketh. Let's celebrate the moment, crack open a cold one, and celebrate with your unnecessary feelings that you feel saddled with right now. Let's go! He said the thing! Let's do it! Yay! Yes, Starry Butterfly, yes indeed. It is the line! He is saddled with them! And he has said it! It has happened! Woo! totally husbando line material. I love this! I love it! I get to finally experience this firsthand, and oh boy! It's lovely. I can tell you that much. It's lovely. Unnecessary feelings? Yes! Unease and uncertainty and... I love you, Wright. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Oh my god, Edgeworth is tsundere as heck. I'm sure he has a reason for why, but he is being so tsundere, it's unbelievable. I want you to stay away from me, but it's not because I am infatuated or have unnecessarily feelings about you. Baka. Oh, experiencing this firsthand is joyous. This is joyous. I'm reveling. I'm enjoying this so much. Oh, lovely. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if? They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
Because you kind of are, Maya. Like, you've only been in our lives for... Oh, can't have been that long, right? Like, what is this? Like, late October? And your first interaction with us was when our mentor Mia Fey got done in. Which... What was that date again in the top of my head? It can't have been more than, like, a couple of months. So, of course you're missing something here, Maya, because we've never told you. You sweet bean. Come on.
Come on, Nick! Tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Well, it all started when... And we don't get it here. Hello! Thanks for coming in again, NHL fan.
Nice to see you.
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
But you have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and an assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I dunno. I don't think the world is ready for the real willpowers. Not least as the Pink Princess, that just wouldn't make sense, right? Yeah, they seriously would not make him do Pink Princess unless things go astray. But you know. Well then, we have gotten wrapped up on episode Case 1-3.
No way!
Right, I'm going to take this chance to update some things in the description very, very quickly, or at least the stream title, because here is the start of case number 1-4. Turnabout goodbyes. Save your progress up to now. Yes, we will. You know that we will. You absolutely know it that we will. I hope your day's going well, everyone. And everybody who's tuned in to the stream so far. I hope it's going well. Slot saving. I am not focused into the window. That's why I'm not able to move the menu, doy. As we always do, new episode goes into new save slot.
And it is done. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal!
My boy, no! Not like this!
Ting 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 a ling 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 ding a ling ding. Oh dear. This is a heck of a thing to do on December 25th, i.e. the day of Saint Nick. 10:08 AM at Wright & Co. Law offices.
Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be foraging new under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
A good idea!
So much for rushing spring waters. This is going to be my TV voice. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick?
Huh?
The water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick!
Apparently, Fable is no way to detect him sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick?
Maya!
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
Yes, because he was clearly expecting somebody to walk up to you, dressed in your pink garb, saying, "So, this is gonna sound very awkward, but hear me out. This is gonna sound awkward, but I need to connect with my inner spirits, and in order for me to do that,
you're gonna need to just wait there for a moment while I go into presumably my birthday suit, my bare self, strip off all clothes, and I need you to hit me with with that fire hydrant, with that fire hose at the biggest pressure you can and the coldest temperature that you can. Hear me out. My, you sweet bean, come on. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Just straight and quick to the point then.
Yeah.
She do be like that. She very much do be like that. We move? Or can we talk first? I suppose there's not really much to talk about, is there? No evidence. How's Plant doing? Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's got the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Good Charlie, and good Maya for treating the plants well. Pat, pat, pat on the head. You'd be seeing me actually pat, pat, pat if I had my webcam on, but not today, unfortunately. Alright, move detention center first, or Gourd Lake entrance. Would there be an Edgeworth down there? Should we do that first? I think we should do that first. December 25th. Detention center, visitors room. Though they probably went this way in the original Japanese version, because honestly, Christmas is not really something that's observed in a religious context in Japan. It is purely observed in a commercial way because people were very smart in like retail and like the upper managements of like retail and trying to get sales and trade and such. So it's like, let's borrow this Western holiday and just like slap sale prices and everything and say, hey, you gotta do this because it's Christmas, and treat yourself and your friends well at Christmas. And that's how people in Japan thought, yeah, let's just embrace the season. We don't observe it like actually in a religious context, but let's just observe it by just dealing in commercialism. Just buying things. Buy things. We'll do the present exchange. We'll get each other gifts. We'll get like nice things for our better halves as such. We'll get nice toys for our kids. We'll go get KFC in lieu of turkey. Because yes, that's how it all kicked off. Just very clever marketing back in the 70s. You've all probably read it on like your random like scrolling articles. You probably stopped the one that says, did you know that Japan eats KFC for Christmas? It's like one of the busiest times for KFC in Japan is Christmas. And you have to ask yourself, oh my god, why? Because that sounds like just bliss, having fried chicken at Christmas. And it turns out it was just very clever marketing. It was very clever marketing by one of the first KFC owners in Japan being like, you know what, let's treat our foreigners nicely because they're over here. They don't get their turkey dinners at Christmas. So we can't give you turkey, but let's give you chicken instead. So it was to the locals first, and then it was to those foreigner people first, and then the locals thought, yo, we want that too, because that looks like something that is done. That's the done thing, right? And then a couple of years after the first couple of times, they decided to be like, yeah, okay. Have Kentucky for Christmas. That's how we basically started. And since then, yes, you hear the stories of like you have to book your orders of KFC well in advance. In fact, people are going to be thinking about it right now as we are streaming this right now. We are October 28th as this stream has gone out. So yeah, Japanese families are, and everybody else is considering what their Christmas KFC order is going to be and getting that sorted as soon as possible so that they can go in and just pick it up on the day and not have to bother with long lines or dealing with the fact that the restaurants don't deal in walk-ins on those days up to Christmas. Yeah. Like, it's not just KFC, it's like everywhere that you see that does, like, food of some kind will be like, here's our Christmas deal, get a platter of a load of things, have some nice sushi on us, have some nice chicken on us, and some pork, and some whatever else, some nice vegetables and salads, and have our specialty cake with it as well. Our, like, iced cake and whatever else, white cakes and Yule logs and that kind of thing. Have all that, book it through us, and come and collect it on the day for, I don't know, the equivalent of like $40 or $50 or whatever. And it's like, you've got your meal sorted for Christmas. And that's how they do it over here, basically. Christmas is commercial in Japan rather than religious, to be fair. Haven't a KFC in years. I do tend to go by, I know there's one that I tend to go by, but I've rarely gone there, actually. I would say in the previous place that I lived in Japan, I probably got KFC way more often if I wanted like a treat myself meal, because the KFC was in way easier access. The food court of the local shopping mall basically had all of them. It had a Burger King, it had a Subway, it had a it had a Tully's Coffee, it had the McDonald's, and a few other like Japanese food style walk-up counters too. But what I've got now in my current place is a short walk to the supermarket, which is not as big, and it's not a full-on like shopping mall. It's just a supermarket, but there is a counter where you can either get takoyaki or fried chicken, or the other counter is the McDonald's counter. So it's either get some takoyaki or fried chicken, or you get a McDonald's meal instead. I could go somewhere where I know there is a KFC, but I only go there every so often during my usual weekly routines. So yeah, I don't tend to go for KFC nowadays. Excuse me. When I get fried chicken, I get it from a local franchise, or I just cook it myself. I found myself doing that a little bit more, like doing some dishes that involve frying some chicken in my own time as well, like making it myself. I've done some of my own Japanese style karaage chicken a couple times now, which has been pretty good. I also did a recipe from a YouTube video for a bang bang style chicken, which involved frying up some chicken and then coating it in the sauce made up of mayonnaise, sweet chili, a little bit of heat from gochujang, Korean chili paste, and a little bit of Tabasco too, to try and make it a bit more spicy. And yeah, that ended up being just like a topping on a rice bowl. It's like a bang bang chicken, chicken donburi. There you go. That's what I called it. So yeah, I found myself doing that a couple more times myself, honestly. But yeah, anyway, we have talked about chicken quite a lot, and now I'm hungry. Probably you're hungry too. If you want to get some chicken, I won't stop you. Anyway, December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Is Edgeworth here? Is Husbando here? I mean, I don't know yet.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory. Also, don't chance it. I've not been in here. I've only been on one side of the glass. I don't want to be on the other side, so to speak.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah!
Hey! Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Huh, actually, he's right. In an alternate timeline, Phoenix is guffawing on this side of the detention glass. It's like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Probably going at it like Tidus in that one scene of Final Fantasy X. Just like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Like James Arnold Taylor right back in the day. Should I actually play Final Fantasy X at some point soon? I have a means to do it, but I never got around to doing it. If it's something you'd like to see, let me know. Anyway. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Well, I guess we can chat. What the bloomin' heck happened? We'll see, Fran, we'll see. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what!
Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky in 1 or 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience.
Nick! He's insulting you! Nick? Why am I the one who has to get angry?
You're my emotional outlet, Maya. All my emotions get channeled through you, yeah. 17 to 19 hours assuming casual style playthrough for Final Fantasy X would be a long playthrough. See, here's the thing what I normally do. With my playthroughs of RPG games in the past, like what I've done with Xenoblade, and currently still doing with Xenoblade X currently, when I come back to that, is do main story beats only on stream, and then leave unimportant side content and grinding for off the stream, so I can keep my levels in check that way. And so the actual stuff on stream isn't bloated out with me unnecessarily going to do some farming or grinding or finding whatever else that I need. So if I ever get around to doing Final Fantasy X, I'll try and do a similar strategy for that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if it ever happens. Because there are other RPGs lined up that I may get around to before that. But yeah. Watch this space, because maybe it might happen. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. And the thing is as well, when I normally do RPG games, they are saved for weekend sessions, where I can run them for longer, and thus get more content out of them. That's sort of like my plan of attack. If I ever get around to doing another RPG game like that, so... yeah, we'll see. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth! You didn't really...
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why wouldn't Edgeworth talk to us? We gotta go get some leverage. I think that's what we gotta do. God Lake entrance, because that's a place we ain't been to yet. Yep, that's certainly an entrance. December 25th, God Lake Park entrance. And all the trees do not have their leaves on as it would be in winter times.
It's almost scary looking. Closer to Halloween times.
Closer to the time it is right now! Oh my god!
I have dated this episode. Yay.
This is where it happened?
Yeah. Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, Pale! There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double! But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, Pale. Yes, sir. I was very close to going into a Kermit voice for the for the police officer. I just realized. Well, the only one who could have done it was the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. So that's why we arrested him, and that's why my life is difficult as a frog. So there we go. That's it, mate.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Dude. Ah! Hey, you're the hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Then just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say. Yeah, he's saddled. He's got these things called unnecessary feelings that he's saddled with right now. So it'll be hard to coax him out of him yet, but I'm sure it'll happen. If there was an applause alert, you'd redeem it. I'll take clap emotes. Don't worry about it. I've been told that my Kermit voice can get pretty redonkulously close.
And I must say as well, as can my Miss Piggy.
I don't know if there's any other Muppets that can do that are relatively close, but...
I know my Kermit the Frog can get quite close. And I can also do a very mean Miss Piggy. Hi-ya!
So yeah. Doing characters is fun. I should have trained way more back in the day. I could have made a career out of this. Okay, let's talk first. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? Oh, you don't know, Pale? Then no. That's why I'm asking you. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the huh? Oh, never mind, I'll tell ya. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. Ah, there you go, that's clap emotes. I love him. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all week. I'm gonna try and be here all week anyway. We'll see. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Like bang!
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? We'll get to witness soon.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
But Right! Who cares what that witness says?
I care.
Huh. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do! But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. It's hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
Nah, trying to make him feel better about it. No.
Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't got one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately, not. It's those unnecessary feelings I just can't break through him. Well then, pal, you got a job to do! Help out Mr. Edgeworth! Prove that badge you wear is just some fancy piece of metal! Prove it to me, pal! Show me you're an attorney! He wants this very muchly, doesn't he? Yes, he does. And who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they turn up at the trial tomorrow. And was there only that one witness? Yup, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. And things are not coming up Millhouse.
Oh, it's Christmas today! I'd forgotten! What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. Think you got enough to do you about for that, right? Okay, okay. Nope, still got nothing. Is there all worth looking at here? The sign said Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends.
But no waterfall!
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Unfortunately not. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yeah, my poetry has an effect on some people. Some say that the guide doesn't explicitly mention it, but behind the Vogons as the third worst poets in the universe, Phoenix Wright is at number 4 in that list. The most unbearable and worst poetry in the universe was written by Phoenix Wright, number 4 in that list. Then followed by the Vogons, then the ones that wrote Ode to a Big Green Lump of Phlegm I found in my belly button one Midsummer's Eve, or however that poem went. And then first place, Paul Nancy Summer Jennings of Essex. Which luckily that was destroyed when the Earth was blown up in that timeline, so don't worry about it. Paul and Nancy Jennings, whatever her name was. Hitchhiker's fans are going to yell at me afterwards because I don't have a great memory. It's been ages since I read the book, listened to the story, watched the movie, whatever else. It's been ages, I'm sorry. I only know the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and that's 42. That's all I got for you, I'm sorry. trash can? Nah, cannot save the trash can. Why not? Alright. Well, this is dead end material right now. I guess... back here? No? Back here? No? Is this going where I think it's going? I know the joke is to present your attorney's badge to get people's reactions from it. But Gumshoe did say, show to me that this badge is more than just a lump of metal to you. Show me that you believe in it. So are we actually presenting the attorney's badge to actually, you know, move on with here? By God, if this is what we're gonna this is what's gonna happen, then... Go on then, let's see it. That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal! You gotta show that to someone who needs it! Ah... My future husbando needs it. Alright, I understand. I understand wholeheartedly. Yo, check out my shiny thing, Edgeworth. It shows that I love you and I want to defend you! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
What?
I've got more wins in the last 3 trials than you have, Edgeworth. I'll have you realize. My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it! Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Do it again! Well, we tried. Ah, that's opened up the dialogue though. I thought we were like gonna like brute force it a few times, and Edgeworth eventually caves in and was like, all right, you can defend me for crying out loud. I thought we were gonna go that way. To be fair, this became an RPG. Time to grind some levels. Time to gather some evidence. Let's go. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Huh? Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick? Mr. Edgeworth did it. Didn't he?
Maya! Let's go investigate elsewhere.
But Nick?
Maybe things have gone forward here. Yeah, we tried, but it didn't exactly go well for us, did it?
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost,
Your reputation would be sure to suffer. And what's more, the case against him is... well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth had to get your client declared innocent! I know! I went to Edgeworth. I tried! He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What?! Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal! You should have heard him talking about you after that trial! He kept saying, right, 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 over and over!
Huh? Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it!
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
The briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Do you have reports? Maybe?
Well, yeah. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Yeah, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down, see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey! Detective Gumshoe! Well, what? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
Yay!
We get to have a stroll.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah. They don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right! Now, let's get investigating.
Let's move. Public Beach, our Criminal Affairs Department. Let's go Public Beach first. December 25th, Gourd Lake, the Public Beach.
Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake?
Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. Oh, but hey! Look at that snack stand!
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog! Please! I bet they're great!
Oh, with a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope. Nope. Me clueless. About the pop culture, I have no idea. I did not see. Nope. Well, what is that to look at here? Trash can. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Yeah, sure thing. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Hey, that's helpful, thank you. And then the water!
Wow! Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa! No way! I was sure because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, Like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but... Oh, that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Ta. Go winky dinky, that shape look like a tuber. Our leg looked like a tuber, and it is funny. Alright. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Aw, you mean they're both part of the same thing, and they don't sell separate things? Aw, man.
Ah, someone left some party poppers here. You know, you pull a string.
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Oh, come on, admit it. You just want to pop him, right?
Was it that obvious?
Poppers. I guess take all that we can get. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd it go?
Into my pocket.
God, she was quick on that one. A classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy, but it is in my pocket nonetheless. So there you go. Okay. It's a lineup of plastic benches. Let me clear my throat first. There we go. Probably take a drink as well. Much better. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. If she had a samurai dog. Oh, woe would be to have one, yes indeed. Alright, everywhere's been examined. Back to the entrance, into the hoods, or to the rental shop. Let's go to the hoods first. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Ah, I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
Well, they've got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
Oh, that's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. And we will soon. The picnic of something, and magazine, and trash, and hot water? But the sign says don't camp. But the sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
Usually, yeah, I think you cover all bases when you say don't camp here because things happen, you know. Huh, this SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Well, they did.
Hey, Nick!
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
Oh, you made me say it the American way because I'm making you with an American accent, so you made me say it as aluminum. My soul hurts. They didn't talk about it in any of the law books.
So there's no law that? There's no law saying that they have to be made out of aluminum then?
No, I'm not having this conversation. Not when you made me say it as aluminum. Aluminium. Aluminium. You are a British girl. You say it as aluminium. Come on now. Oh dear. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Well, people are hardy. They do it. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you better go in disguise. Slide to the left. What do we got here? If anything. Just before we look at all the equipment here, let's go for it. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by noise.
Wow, cool! Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Huh. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey! I'm Nick! Huh. Nick!
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices.
Well, what then?
These things? The party poppers. Oh! Notice how the poppers sounded incredibly gunshot-like. Yeah, made the link, yeah.
Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you get your hands off of that!
See, I know about this character. I know about this. We've seen them in the future game already. No, I know about this person quite a lot. Right. We will spend some quality time with whom's this is when we come back from a very, very short break. So go and do some things if you need to. Twitch chat during this few couple of minutes. We'll run the ads and get rid of the pesky pre-rolls as usual. There will be no such break in the YouTube highlight that we make after the fact, but do feel free to take a quick pause. Go take care of some business if you have to. Then come back to us later. That's absolutely fine to do. And yeah, come back to us in a few and we'll continue the do with Miss... Who's the face over here? Alright. See you in a few. Alright then. Oh, we just had a moment, like, looking at a random blue sky clip in silence. Because I was doing that and realized that the music going on right now synced up so well with what was happening in the video that I thought, no, we gotta see it as the music is playing, and it was bliss, it was perfect. There may be clips of it on the Twitch channel if you want to have a look at that too. But yeah, that was just too perfect. But anyway, we're gonna get back to things here and talk to this lovely bundle of energy. So let's go for it. Just in case I get to say the line.
Hey, you! Get your hands off that! Ah! What in the Sam Hill? Oh, look what you done now! There goes a whole roll of film! Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film that costs? I'll pay you back. What y'all thinking, setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me, cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those Southern folks talk without their exaggerated jaws, why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just cause I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now? Her chaperone?
Yeah, oh, no, rather, we're sort of, friends?
I just figured out what y'all gonna say and say it for Jesus' sake. God, rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
For sure about that. Just putting the bottle away, Mammy. Whew.
should we get the name first and then say what happens? Yeah, we'll get the name first, just get squared out of the way. I think I remember who this girl's name is, but we'll do it for the game just to be like, show it to everybody else as well.
What? Can't you see I'm changing the film with my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Okay. Show them the badge! This is my badge.
Huh? Oh, wait, badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? You're only gonna try to pull one of them lawsuits on me over that phone now? Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle me to look convincing you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I will bite. Hard. Just a little nibble.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can tell yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya.
Hey, thank you. So now, what happened here?
Oh yeah! Where was that murder anyway? I don't see much television lately.
It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's so. Christmas Eve?
A man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. It's kinda hard to remember which I've seen when.
Well, maybe you could check your B-roll footage and let us know later, but for now...
Let's get to know you. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartlands. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at the university, Country U.
Yeah, so I hear.
So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers.
Falling stars. Falling stars in the twinkle, twinkle, little stars falling from... Oh god, they're gonna crash into the earth! Bang! There we go.
That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. A genuine Solon jam.
Isn't that where they make knives? I thought that was some places in Japan as well, to be fair. But I don't know.
So what's the device you have set to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all lit by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that! Yeah, that map triggers a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera! Neat!
Lada's camera, set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected, faces the lake and added to the court record.
Thank you!
I don't imagine she has something to say about her own camera, so let's come back to her at some point soon. To the boat rental shop, because we haven't been there yet. December 25th, a boat rental shop.
Nick, what is this place?
It's a boat rental shop. It's closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boats? I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea! You bet!
Super. Let's look. Check the boats first because they're there. There's some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick?
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
Because they're small and dinky. I get it. But then you'd get that cold, refreshing dip that you need for your spiritual training. In the probably frigid cold lake. Why not? It's a small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Because it's Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Merry Crisis. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Well. Oh, yep, this was a very nice, excursion? So the woods goes to where Lotta is. That goes there. Right! I guess the only other place that we've yet to go yet is... meet Gumshoe at the precinct. Let's go there. Oh, look at this. Also, yes, I know who that stuffed toy is over there. Mr. Blue Badger. I know you. And how you're slightly creepy. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what'd you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency?
No! None of those things! We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around?
Gumshoe, oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon.
Okay. We'll come back.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that?
Do I look like a criminal or something?
Yeah, I mean, essentially what my man has just done there, Chief, what my man has just done there, he has profiled. He has actually profiled Maya. She did not deserve this. She's a good bean. She's a chaotic bean, but she's a good bean. At least her alignment is good. It might be chaotic good, but at least it's good. It's not evil. How can they just accuse her right out there? We can have a look at things in the office, though. Nothing there because I'm not looking at the man. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you, know she'd be crying. Now break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. He must be doing image training for interrogations. Ah, the good cop, bad cop routine. Perfecting it, it seems, maybe. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Maybe they don't. They're always off on their coffee breaks or I don't know, getting noodles or whatever. Chaotic Good might shoplift for charity. Robin Hood is exactly the Robin Hood feature. I've read a D&D rulebook that talks about the alignments that you can pick for characters in the older version. I think 3.5 advanced D&D. There's a book called Complete Scoundrel that does like to give certain characters from media to best exemplify the descriptors for all the alignments that you can do. And I believe Robin Hood does turn up in the Chaotic Good description. Like, Batman turns up in Lawful Good, for example. Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, I think, turns up as a true neutral. Some other random characters. There's quite a few characters from, like, I think Babylon 5 turns up. Gets a mention. Riddick from the Chronicles of Riddick, I think, turns up as a chaotic evil, I think? And weirdly, Carl Denham. If you know who Carl Denham is, wow, you know your old movies, because that is the movie person who goes to capture King Kong from Skull Island and brings him back to New York as the 8th wonder of the world. And he's the one at the end of the movie that says, "'Twas not them, it was beauty what killed the beast." I remember reading that description in Neverwinter Nights 1. Yes! Yeah, it probably turns up in a lot of books that talk about the same thing, honestly, but yeah. What else to see? We can see Chief, who profiled this. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. Oh, what? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? He gets away with it because he's a chief and nobody can see his computer desk. He's allowed to. A poster of a female police officer. Oh wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniforms calendar. My bad. I like the first option better, thank you. To be honest. Hey, isn't that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea, I made it. It's my mascot. I see. No wonder it looks so creepy, but how nice. I'll get him assigned mascots to the criminal affairs department, if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Okay, not creepy in the slightest. Cool, looks like we tried. Do I want a random mascot fact? Feel free! I'm always up for learning more information, potentially, yes, maybe. Nothing to examine there. Can we start, like, moving elsewhere? Back to the beach. Back to the woods. Would she say anything about presenting her own camera to her? Lana?
Yeah?
So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises?
Yup.
Actually, the victim in the case we were researching, he was shot with a pistol. There is a cleaning supplies company in the north of England who have a mascot named Willy Wiper. Delivery so it stuck out when they first started up. Willy Wiper. I might see the funny in that one, I see, okay. Slightly, you know, above board, slightly, you know, below board, but I'll let it slide because, you know, you've got to think about it first. You gotta think about the joke. Okay, I like it. Yeah.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
So your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hi! Y'all are pretty bright!
Oh,
in my film?
It would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked them once. I don't remember there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder! Yeah! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear?
2 hours later.
She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
We should move. We should come back later, as it says. Maybe somebody is at the rental shop now. Let's see. That's a big fat load of nope. Maybe someone is back at the criminal affairs department. Yeah, I think I got it right. There is a lot of just wandering about here. The new games tend to do a thing of, like, your side character gives you a hint of, like, you know, I haven't been to this area for quite a while. Maybe we should try here. Are you certain we've done everything in this area before moving on to the next point? It's like, yeah, make sure you pick up everything along the way, and it tells you, sort of side-eyeingly, like, you sure you've done everything here? How about you try going this way instead, because you haven't been here for quite a while? Whereas the games back in this day were kind of just up in the air about it. They're like, you'll find it eventually. You'll scramble about for whatever else. You'll go to the right place at the right time eventually. You'll present the right thing at the right time eventually. You know, takes a lot of trial and error. Anyway. Police Department Criminal Affairs, December 25th.
I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey! Hey, thanks for coming down, pal.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. So how'd it go? You got details on the victim? So do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. Well, what about the meeting then? So, how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. It's true. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me, but still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just kind of the guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end you did tell us about the meeting. There. Don't go tell anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
Trusting Edgeworth. We gotta trust in him. Trust in me.
Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. He checks my salary every now and then and gives me enough for the noodles every month. It's great. We trust each other and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. And that's why I work extra hard for my noodles, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. Yeah, sure things. How about that report?
I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that... Oh yeah, I made a copy just for you. Thank you. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. And you're to blame. You can love a bad name. Thank you.
Nick?
Huh?
Can you show me the photo of the victim? Huh. That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Huh.
Maya got a secret. That's interesting. Very much so. Right, I reckon by now we can move and potentially Lotta's ready with the photo. I think she might be. I think she all might be, you know. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Oh, hey, y'all! Lotta! Oh, wait a sec! We got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look.
Wait!
See? He's shooting them with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who it is that's shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But, you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What?
Are you serious?
Of course.
How do you forget? Never mind.
Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
Reckon so or reckon no? Yeah, we might have to call on you later, so unfortunately for you, you've got to put yourself in, I think. I reckon so, hee-haw.
What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm about to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later.
Well, wait! Lotta!
What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness. And that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of an old-bound skunk than tell you. But Lotta... Don't let it get your scavers in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot damn! She left. Huh. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo, taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. Damn, you missed a beat there. You could have done 12:25 at 12:25 a.m. You missed it! You missed it, game! You missed it! Oh well. It's in the court record anyway. Okay. Time to let move. Things happening here. At the public beach. Let's go.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
I don't know who this is. Hey!
Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you!
Oh, is this how I think it is? Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow! Nick and Saint Nick? Hey, I see the connection!
Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Larry! I thought... What were you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working a day job. I sell samurai dogs. You want one? I gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Beyonce deserves the best. Beyonce? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Beyonce is a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume! She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your, not my... What? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh, sounds great. Oh, don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. He'll forget this in like 5 seconds. He's running over a little bit, but we've got Larry to talk to, so I suppose we should do. What are you doing here? What the hell happened? So hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oh!
Huh?
I think what you said just caught him off guard, Maya. Oh, no, it's just, Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here in the lake, and the trial is tomorrow. Oh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yep. He's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder?
What? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Yep. But what's your deal about the dogs? What that dog's doing?
Tell me about the dogs. What the dog doing?
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally they were guard dogs. You know, like guard dogs.
Ow.
The samurai thing was Beyonce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with the big news.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy!
Gordy?
Oh my god, we got so much to talk about now.
So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang around all the time.
Wow. I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, he was just doing barrel rolls all the time, you know, like good old James McCloud did. Edge's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer.
Yeah?
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edge's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, he's the prosecuting attorney! That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer!
Huh. Oh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about men's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick?
Huh? Nick?
I'm not sure we do currently. But we'll see.
What's a Gordy?
Oh, wow, you mean you don't know? Oh, it's here, in this very lake! A giant, mysterious monster, Gordy!
A monster?
Yeah! Check it out! This is an article from yesterday's paper! There's even a photo!
Wow, it's really real!
Giant life form appears in Gourd Lake. Hot news! Very hot news.
Nick! A monster! A real monster!
Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? Because if they start asking me for about Tree Fitty, then we're all screwed. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. Huh. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it!
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
But 1 million?
Now grow up, Larry. Article about the Gordy monster in the Gordy Lake added to the court record.
Add it to my court record.
Yeah, it's Santa Jabels.
Yes, it is!
How you doing? Might not be at this for too much longer, but I do appreciate you coming down. And, Kunikita's glasses too. Hi, what's up? Thank you for coming down. Hope your day is okay. What's that for? Is that a sign to say, oh god, it's Larry? He's endearing, but oh god, it's Larry. Is that what we're on about here, maybe? Yeah, probably. We'll see. Right. But I mean, he did give us quite a bit, so that's fine by me. Right. I think back to the entrance. Unless... I go back to the beach first, and then... to the rental shop first, just in case. No, I'll hit the shop. Okay, that's fine. Then... to entrance, then I guess we haven't been to the detention center for quite a while. Is there more that we can fleece out of? Oh, nothing to fleece out of Edgeworth. He's just decided to just vacate. He is not here anymore. It do be like that, huh? What about back to here? Okay, this is where we need to go again. Police Department Criminal Affairs.
Not a gumshoe in sight.
Yeah, if you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
A lot of heart. It has to be.
Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Now, back to here? No, maybe back to here. Ah, okay, yep. Get some more time to look at these here. Let's go. So what is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Huh. Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at! I met him once when I was there to hang out with Sass.
That office? Wait! You mean Grossberg's office?
Right! That guy!
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Maybe for old time's sake. Ooh. I think, unfortunately, I'm starting to run out of time for today. It's getting close to my bedtime. You can see down there, it is that time of the day for me right now, but let it not be said that this was not another rabble-rousing and fun time with the case of the Ace attorneys. Yes, that's how I'm saying it. Don't worry about it. So, more of 1-4 Turnabout Goodbyes is coming up in a good while from now. Hope you're looking forward to the next edition of this. I certainly am. And if you want to be here for it, of course, you can always follow around here. Would much appreciate. You get notifications every time we go live here. But yeah, thanks for tuning in this show here. If you have missed any of today's episode, then do not fret, for there will be a place where we'll upload it to later down the way. Tune in to the Laura Petal VOD channel at some point during next week, and this episode of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, will be up and ready for you to watch on the channel over there, so do stay tuned. And if you are watching this right now in our YouTube video, it has been my pleasure to do this for you. I sincerely hope we have given you a fun video. It's been a long one as usual, I know, but I hope you've enjoyed it all the same. If you have, of course, do let me know. Leave a like and comment down below if you want to go further with your love and support and be in with seeing more of these episodes come up on YouTube in the future. Then don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell too so you get those push notifications coming through to you, hopefully. But yeah. And also check out the video description, for it's got all of my links there if you want to check out my social pages. And also check out the Twitch channel. Come on over to the Laura Petal Twitch channel. You might be seeing some streams live as we do them, and we would love to have you. But that's it then. When we come back next time, 1-4 continues. We go and talk to Grossbergs, and we talk about many more things. And will we save Husbando? I hope so. That's what we're going to be aiming for. And we'll see if we can get closer to that when we come back next time. But for now, this has been lovely to do, and I sincerely hope all of you have enjoyed it. Please stay and stay awesome, and please enjoy whatever is coming up next for you. If it's not all of my videos, then thank you. But if not, then I hope we'll see each other at some point in the future. And I hope I get the chance to make your day better at some point in the future as well. I hope I get another chance to do that. But in the meantime, thank you for tuning in. That has been all from me. Love you all. Thank you so much. And see you soon for the next episode. Bye! Take care!